Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Brandon here again with Muscles for the Masses. I'm just doing a quick kind of tutorial. I'll be getting some questions, some messages about what am I supposed to take, when am I supposed to take it, how much am I supposed to take, and most of that stuff you should be doing research either with a personal trainer or independently. When you take what you're taking, definitely can either help or hurt your workout, kind of improve your endurance or your stamina or your strength. So it really depends on what your fitness goals are. So before you just start taking stuff and buying stuff that's on sale and not really knowing what it's for or what's in it or why you're taking it, it's really just important to kind of take a moment and iron out what your fitness goals are. Whoops. For some people, they want to bulk up. For some people, they want definition. For some people, they just want to get bigger. For others, they want to get stronger. So that's why it's really important to know what you're trying to do so you can kind of know what supplements will help you. Another kind of tip, you don't want to just be taking supplements and thinking that it is a shortcut or just a quick way to get results. If you're not eating like you're supposed to, if you're not working out like you're supposed to, if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not staying hydrated, those factors really determine how you get results from your workout and your dieting. So supplements are really just meant to enhance what you're already doing, not substitute what you're not doing. So we'll jump right into it. Try to kind of summarize briefly just some of the things you should be taking. That way it's not killing your pockets. So what you will want to start out with before you go to the gym, you will want what's called a pre-workout. So this is what I have. This is just kind of a sample. It's really just caffeinated. It's designed to give you a boost of energy so that you can get through your workout and have the stamina and the energy and the endurance to, lift those heavy weights or run that mile or climb that wall or whatever exercise you're doing. They do have pre-workouts that are non-stim, meaning they don't have any caffeine. Those are more geared toward just like increasing your blood flow. So when your blood flows to your muscle, obviously it's in use. So the goal during most exercise is to get a good pump, to get that blood flowing, to get your muscles moving so that you can continue to get through your workout. Another thing, and this is kind of, I don't want to say advanced, but just something, if you got it like that, it helps. Um, this is a critical amino. This is an intra and post workout formula, so you can take this after or during your exercise. It's pretty much designed just to replenish your branched chain amino acids, which are really just the building blocks for protein. Of course, you need protein for your muscles to come together. The premise of bodybuilding or working out, you're destroying your muscles, you're tearing them down, you're rebuilding them with calories and branched chain amino acids and proteins for them to rebuild. And as they go through that process of being torn and rebuild and torn and rebuilt, they get built bigger and they get built stronger. So again, this is something you can get. I think this one specifically, Body Tech brand's pretty good. I got it for I think $25, and this is fruit punch flavor. And definitely, if you are ingesting all these different pre-workouts, post-workouts, proteins, BCAAs, make sure you're staying hydrated. Don't just be just downing it and not being hydrated. Your kidneys and your livers definitely have to detox this stuff. So you want to make sure you're kind of cycling on and off. You shouldn't be taking this stuff all day, every day, year round. Like, take a break from it, get get leveled out, and then jump back into it. All right. Here is a pre or post BCAA, or branched chain amino acid. This is an energy amino, so this just is the basic branched chain amino acids. Doesn't have all the essential amino acids, but it is caffeinated, so you can use this as a pre-workout, or you could use it, instead of having a cup of coffee, you could have something like this, 2 scoops. Let's see, 2 scoops per serving. 2 scoops has 100 milligrams of caffeine. 4 scoops has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and 6 scoops has 300 milligrams. So you can definitely gauge how much you need or don't need. If you have a sensitivity to caffeine, you want to try to find supplements that are non-stim or stimulant free, meaning it just has whatever content of the product and not any extra caffeine. Now, after your workout, this is glutamine. This is an anti-catabolic and recovery agent. This is used to help get rid of like fatigued muscle and muscle soreness. So again, this is a small serving. This is unflavored. It's like $10. You would take this after your workout, probably with 2 scoops of protein, and milk or water or whatever beverage you would take kind of to recover. So this is really good. I throw this in my drink that I have after my workout. I throw this in there with 2 scoops of protein and let the healing process begin for the next round. So as far as protein, anybody working out in any capacity knows the protein, and it's necessary building block to replenish the muscles. This is just kind of a sample pack that I have. I actually need to re-up. This is PE Science. This is premium whey and casein blend, milk protein isolate, and it's also high in branched chain amino acids. So high quality protein will probably have some extra stuff in it, branched chain amino acids being one of them. So if you have a protein, try to find one that has some extra things in it. That way, if you just have the protein, you're still getting a decent amount of those other things that you would need, like the BCAAs. Also, protein is something that you could take before you work out, maybe an hour to 2 hours beforehand. In general, you want to just try to eat something. You can do like bread and peanut butter. You can do oatmeal. You can do fruit like a banana. If you have a lot of cramping, you could do something like citric acid. So you could do like a orange. So those are just some things. You definitely want to have some fuel before you work out, right? So we've talked about BCAAs, we talked about glutamine, we've also talked about pre-workout. If you are trying to find some kind of combos, there is a BCAA and glutamine combo. I am going to warn you, the taste is not that great. It is unflavored, but it does kind of have a nasty aftertaste. This one, you just kind of find out the hard way. If you do coffee, though, if you add this in the coffee, it usually will kind of hide or mask the nasty aftertaste. So here is another thing. This is something that I throw in when I have my workout. This is an oxygen. This is a pre-workout amplifier. What it does is makes your pre-workout, kind of kicks it up a notch. It actually kind of allows your blood to flow faster, to get to your muscles faster, to help you get more of a pump. And when I say more of a pump, I just mean being able to have a more intense workout. So I believe this was like $20. This was $30. This is unflavored, and just says blood flow and O2 amplifier. And there are 40 servings in here. So this is something that I would add into my pre-workout. And It kicks you up a notch. And this is something new that I've been taking more recently. This is creatine. I've taken creatine before, but predominantly I would do like a monohydrate creatine, which is just kind of a powdery creatine. The problem with some of the monohydrates is it can leave you feeling bloated. The purpose of creatine is to kind of draw the water out of your muscles, so you'll be less bloated and have less water weight and be more chiseled, or your muscles be more defined. So that's the purpose of creatine. Some people do overdo it. I would say 5 grams is probably the max that you will want to do. It's not a steroid by any means, but I have seen people take more of it than they should. And things like kidney stones can be some of the side effects if you are overdoing it on the creatine. That would be something you would take after your workout with your kind of recovery drink that you will have after you work out. So with the monohydrate, which I kind of did away with after I used the HCL, this has helped me kind of kick my workouts up a bit. It actually will draw the water out of your muscles, make you look more defined. Of course, you are going to have to work out and be eating right to see your muscles and have them be uncovered. But it's a good look. This one, servings per container is 60. So you're doing 2 capsules a day. I usually would do mine after my workout. I seem to get better results. But that's what they look like. They're pretty big. I haven't had any problems with it. My stomach hasn't hurt it. I do find myself being like thirsty, just because it does draw that water out of your muscles, so it does make you thirsty. So with any supplement you are taking, you do want to make sure you're staying well hydrated. It'll say 6 to 8 ounces of water for most of these. I would be doing more like 12. The flavor is still going to be there for most of the products, but you have to have some water in your system for the supplements to kind of be well dispersed throughout your body. So just keep that in mind. A few other things that I have, just a couple containers to make things easy for you. I do have this here. This is for your before you work out, and your post supplements. So what you can do, of course, instead of bringing all this stuff to the gym, boom, throw your pre-workout up top. So what I would do, boom, got my pre-workout, boom, throw that in there. Got my my pre-workout amplifier, boom, I would throw that in there, and that would be what I would need for my pre-workout. Now when you get down to the post, which would be what you would have afterwards, you can do it a few different ways, because normally you would, like for me, I consume my BCAAs during my workout. That way, after I'm done working out, I would just hit my protein and my glutamine, and that would be my recovery drink, because I've already taken everything else that I needed. That's pretty much all that I had, just going over a few of the things that I take and when I take them. Starting out, like if you're just starting out working out and you're like, oh man, I don't know what to do, what should I get? All you really need is the pre-workout and the protein. Starting out, all you need is the pre-workout and the protein. You're taking the pre-workout before you work out, and you're taking the protein afterwards. If you are, getting more into it, more in depth, you would add that glutamine into the mix for that recovery shake to go with the protein and the glutamine to help with the recovery. If you are kind of advanced and you are having like some real intense workouts, having them real frequent, what you will want is your pre-workout. You would also want your pre-workout amplifier, and then during your workout you will want that critical amino. So that way during your workout, of course, you had the pre-workout and the pre-workout amplifier beforehand, and then during you have your critical aminos to help you kind of replenish what you're burning. So again, that's more advanced when you get up there, and that's pretty much it. Try not to go too in depth. If you're not a fan of this specific pre-workout amplifier, they do have citric oxide pump amplifier. Again, that just helps the blood get to your muscles faster to help you have a better workout. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in. If you did like the video, go ahead and have the link below to some of the items that I had, and go ahead and subscribe. Alright, see you guys later.